Well, I was up at 3 o'clock this morning and back in bed by 3:30. Quite nervous, hoping that he would get the gold, but brilliant. He's a phenomenal swimmer. Well, I'm not sure how old he was, but I first came across Adam in beginner's class, and I think that was a sheep dip at the time, and Julia was taking it, and she said, "Sheila," because I was swimming lesson coordinator, "will you have a look at this little boy?" And we looked at each other. Well, we were gobsmacked. His feet were so dorsiflect. We hadn't seen a boy with breaststroke feet like that. It was, and we said, well, he's crying out for us to teach him breaststroke. He's never going to be able to do doggy paddle. And breaststroke, that's the only way he's going to get a reward, a swimming badge. So not long after that, he got his 10-metre badge and moved into my intermediate class, followed through into stroke development and advanced. I had him until he was 11 years old when his mum said, "Sheila, he can't come anymore. He's schooling at Cheadle and isn't back in Uttoxeter on time." He had a special talent from a very young age, and I don't think anybody will ever catch him. There's no way. Oh, amazing. Yeah. It hits you to the quick, doesn't it? Yeah, amazing. I met him in 2016 down here, and I was lost for words. Yeah.
Speechless, and that's not very much often said for me, but absolutely speechless. What he has achieved, not just today, but over the last 7 years, is absolutely fantastic. To be at the top of your game momentarily is brilliant, but for 7 years in a sport like swimming, which is so grueling, so physical, and the mental stresses that he's been going through. I was just talking to Mark Foster. He was at the top of the game, and Adam is absolutely there. World champion, Olympic champion, European champion, Commonwealth champion. The list is almost endless, and blew away the opposition today by a clear half second. That's a country mile in swimming terms. I first met Adam in 2004. I think when he first joined the club. I didn't have a lot to do with him in the very early stages because he was under the guidance of the teachers to try and instill stroke structure and skill into him. I took him on a couple of years later as a coach and worked closely with him for a couple of years until we found a pathway for him to City of Derby, who could take him on, and particularly Mel Marshall. Mel Marshall's an inspiration herself. We've had her down here a few times, and she engages hugely with the kids. Brilliant job. He always enjoyed competition. That was the thing about Adam. Training wasn't necessarily his bag, but competition, that was it. And that's what I say, whether it was a local competition in this pool or in any of the local pools around, Adam thrived on it. He got into the county championships, which were held in those days in Wolverhampton. Currently they're held in Stafford, and then on to the regional championships, and that's when I sort of handed him over to Mel and to City of Derby, and he performed well, always performed to his best in a championship, a racing scenario. That's what Adam has always loved, but he's not afraid of hard work, and you don't get anywhere in swimming if you aren't prepared to do the hard work. Adam will now be doing something like 80 kilometres a week in the pool. It is incredibly hard work, and that's the sort of dedication that Adam gives to swimming, to his life. Last time there was an open top bus round Uttoxeter to welcome him home, so I'm hoping that the council, and if they won't do it, we'll do it. We'll sort a bus out for him.